Bills. Steelers, the rain is coming down and should continue to do so as we head towards kickoff. Bill, as a quarterback, these conditions, the rain, how much will it affect the play here?
You don't mind rain, Jim. You can throw and catch in the rain. But when it's raining this hard, there is nothing you can do to these footballs. They are going to be hard to handle, heavy, slick. There is going to be some turnovers.
This game has officially begun. Harvin on the return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Steelers from the 27. Catch made near the sideline. Here's the Steelers lineup on offense. Last week their aerial attack was in high gear, throwing for over 300 yards. Second down coming up. For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. Going off tackle here. Has space. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
Richardson lined up in the backfield. Flip to the outside. He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line. Between plays, let's take a look at how the Bengals defensive lineup. They've had a hard time all season getting off the field, giving up a ton of yardage. After running it, it's second down. The Steelers at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. They'll go shotgun here. And Brown brings it in. Here's the football marked at the 47. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Makes the catch in open space.
Anytime you have a play-action pass as a quarterback, make sure you sell that fake and then look up, find that coverage, decide where to throw the football. That was a nice job that time.
The line of scrimmage, the 27. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Screen. He's got the catch. Hightowers able to read that play and make the hit.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
The Steelers come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. The Steelers have it at the 29. Brown's taken down at the 18. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
Third down and 2. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. Picks up maybe 3.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
This will be the 8th play of this drive. the shotgun formation. It's Rhodes who makes the interception. He's brought to a halt.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. The Bengals come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Cameron Hayward takes down the quarterback.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
The Bengals come out with a split backfield. The Bengals snap it at the 31. Middle of the field and incomplete this time. Here's the Bengals line up on offense today. One of the poorer offensive units in the league. Always, it seems, not only making mistakes, but having a difficult time moving the chains. The Steelers with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. The Bengals snap it at the 31. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Cook's one of those guys, if he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
Going to try his luck here. Picks up maybe 3 or 4. The Steelers offense can reignite things now after last time moving the football only to throw a drive-ending interception.
And this is what this defense lives on. They thrive on it. They let you move the football a little bit, but they wait for that mistake. Is that mistake going to be an offensive penalty, a drop pass? That time it was an interception, so that's what this defense does, and they do it well.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
Here we go.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Atkins in his face and takes him down.
Well, defensive tackles so many times are in charge of stopping a run, but not this time. The big fellow, good move at the snap of the football, gets in that backfield and gets the sack.
Can they overcome the sack? Third down on the way. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Bryant Scott on a pass, had some heat on it. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. From the gun. Over the middle and incomplete that time.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot and the throw goes incomplete.
Second down and 10. Getting away from the pressure. The defense gets the sack.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker. Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
Takes it from the gun. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Browns really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, But when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
They have just flipped field position thanks to that punt, and now the offense is really backed into a corner. The Bengals weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt. As they take the field here, do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
That's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. He'll take the snap from the gun. And it's knocked down. Now a look at the Steelers defense. They've had a hard time all season stopping the run. Second and 10. Two hands on the football and has the catch. At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Jones back in shotgun formation. It's a catch by Hunter. And he is brought down at the 39. That's his first reception today. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Gets the handle here. And Bernard is brought down.
Bernard's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
It's now second down. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Well, when you see cover 4 defense, that means you have 4 defensive backs trying to stop deep passes down the field. So if they're playing deep, where do you want to throw it? Well, of course, you want to throw it short. Nice decision that time by the quarterback.
First down following the long play. The give. Bernard out to the right. That's a gain of 6.
The Bengals know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. They can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good solid run that time.
Breaking huddle at the 12-yard line. Jones is going to take it from the gun. And they take him down.
Well, that's a sign of a good defense. When you can sack the quarterback, when you're just rushing the defensive lineman, you don't need any tricks, you don't need any blitzes. Man, that's talent.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Jones is set. Empty backfield. Let's go. 3rd and 12. Jones is taking off. All is out.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
The next snap will come from the 2-yard line. No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Going to be a tackle for a loss.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough. This has been a nice little drive by the offense. It started out in bad field position. Look at them now inside the red zone. Let's see if they can pay it off.
Knocked down as he fires it.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Marching down the field and taking their time.
Let's go. They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
3rd and goal at the 3. It's touchdown, Cincinnati. He's caught his 7th touchdown pass of the season. The Bengals for the point after. The point after is good. The Steelers set to return the kick. There at the 20. The Steelers heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative, get the defense off guard, make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
First down at the 20. Here's the quick toss. Rhodes is in on the tackle.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
2nd down after going to the ground game the first play. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Gonna try and scramble now. Brown's got the catch and the first. First down on the way.
Let's round! Let's round! Let's go!
And he takes off. Going deep. Wow, what a catch. First down, right around 3 minutes remaining in the second. This play set up by the long gainer. What a catch! That's 5 receptions on the day. The Steelers have done a fantastic job here of getting the football to one of their key targets. Brown's been a menace out there in the secondary with huge first-half totals.
He does have a lot of talent. That's why they try to get the football to him. But the play design by the offensive coordinator, outstanding. That's why we're seeing such a big game from the wide receiver.
Second down here. They're setting up screen. And it's swatted away.
Well, there's no doubt what to do in a situation like this. You do not take a chance and put your team in a position where they have to make a big comeback in the second half.
At the 31. Here we go.
Ohio!
Dropping back now into the shotgun. running room. Gains 12. The Steelers now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone. Halftime, 2 minutes away. The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play.
When you see linebackers moving like this, you're trying to confuse the offensive line.
The Bengals take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
The Steelers defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 19. Bernard off the left side. And that gains a few. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. Second down following the run. The Bengals come out in a bunch set. The Bengals from the 22. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
Third down now. Quarters formation here for the defense. Jones is standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out. They're set to punt it away now. He's got a chance for a return. Shakes off the hit. Brought down at the 44. And a run back of about 14. The Steelers found themselves in good position the last time they had the ball, but chose to go for it on 4th down instead of bringing out the field goal unit. And that proved to be costly.
Yeah, they got to remember who they're going against on the defensive side. This defensive coordinator is smart. He knows all these situations, and he gets right with the offensive coordinator.
Boy, for as well as they drove the ball down the field the last time they had it, only to come up empty on that 4th down stop. How is this offense? Dunlap wraps up the quarterback.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
The Steelers come to the line with an empty backfield from the shotgun. It's wide open. Trying to escape the pressure, and there he goes, sliding to get away from the hit.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
And it's incomplete.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Second down following that incompletion. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Brown's going to pull in the bullet pass. The Steelers call a timeout and are left now with only one. All set up now at the 21. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Out of the gun. It's touchdown. Steelers put 6 on the board. Heading toward halftime, and the complexion of this game certainly has changed as they've now tied it up with the touchdown.
Yeah, when you're tied up at halftime, you don't know how to look at it sometimes. Are we doing great, or are we not playing well enough to be winning? So each team, each coach has to go in there at halftime and give his team some new ideas.
He'll have a chance to take off. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Bengals offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
The Bengals call a timeout, their first. The pass play picks up only 2. So now it's 2nd down and 8 following the completion. Jones got it in the gun. Cooks there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. The Bengals will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on 1st down. The corners step back. This will be the last play before halftime.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
1/2 down, and both offenses still searching for answers. We've got a defensive battle on our hands, and Larry Ridley is coming up next. Jones got it. There's a flag right there. Boy, if his head got yanked back the other way, an obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
1st down at the 39. Look at that concentration. A foot race to the end zone. Going to take it home for the touchdown. You talk about halftime adjustments, Phil. They come right out here in the 2nd half and score the touchdown to go in front.
Yeah, I think here's what happened at halftime. The coaches went in there, yelled at them, got them scared, and it made them sharpen up because they looked really sharp on that drive to score that touchdown.
The 30-yard line after that return. The Steelers talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
He's in the clear. The 20, the 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run. They had to come out and erase any deficit as quickly as they could, Phil. And that touchdown here in the 3rd has certainly done that.
They did it. They erased that deficit. They tied this game up. And what they have done, they've put all the pressure on the other team's offense now.
They're setting up the return. They stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Bengals now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
That's 2nd down coming up. Jones alone in the backfield. Drop back, shotgun formation. Brandon Cooks makes the catch. They still face 3rd and 6 even after that last successful pass play. The Steelers lined up in the nickel out of the shotgun. And it's batted down. Defense was the order of the first half, Phil Simms, and it's hard to even see a scenario where that doesn't continue.
I think we got a trend going here. Here we are in the third quarter, and the offenses are still locked up, can't do anything. I don't care. I like this. Defenses rule today.
He wants to return this one. Tackle down at the 47.
The Steelers love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Steelers will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. They keep the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see them march down here and score again.
After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. They get set quickly, ready for another snap. Press coverage all the way. Has his target. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. The Bengals got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3-and-out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and give a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
It's Bernard in the backfield. 2nd and 1. They'll go ground. Thomas is in on the tackle.
Bernard's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down and 10. Running room. Jones going to cut his losses here as he slides to a finish.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit.
The Bengals from the 32. Here's the handoff. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
The Bengals running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 3 on the play. The Bengals have it at the 29. Looking long. Is it caught? Yes, the offense has the ball.
You throw it deep for a lot of reasons. One, you're hoping for the big play, maybe a touchdown, but also you got to think about interference. You can get that a lot of times, but that was a nice throw and catch. Well, we were in practice on Friday, Jim. This team was working on red zone offense all the time. Well, here they are. It's a tie game. We'll see if all that practice pays off.
Throw it to the outside, and they've got the hook up.
The Bengals offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good gain.
Handoff. Bernard looking for a lane. Shazier's there to make the tackle.
Bernard's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Now looking at third down. From the shotgun. It's touchdown, Cincinnati Bengals. And with the fourth quarter fast approaching, that touchdown puts them in front.
And what they did with that touchdown, they just put all the pressure on the opponents. The offense, they're going to feel that pressure when they go out there. Let's see if they can handle it.
The Steelers set to return the kick. And now he'll dip out of bounds. The Steelers offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive. A quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive. And they got good players, and they're pretty excited. So this is going to be tough on the offense.
Denard's there that time for the tackle. You have to like what this team has done today passing the football. It's been their identity this season, and that continues here today.
Yeah, he's like, listen, this quarterback is a lot like a pitcher. Some days he'll beat you with the fastball. The next day it's the breaking ball, and that's what he can do, too. He beats you with power or finesse. It doesn't matter.
The Steelers are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. First down at the 46. Complete to Harvin. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Well, you can't play man-to-man, Jim, every single play. Every once in a while you got to throw in the zone. That's what they did this past play. Hey, it was a good idea. It just didn't work.
2nd and 3. And now here's the toss. Touchdown!
To me, still one of the most exciting plays in NFL football. A long running play for a touchdown. And how about that one? It had it all in its speed. Good moves, good blocks. Exciting touchdown.
The Bengals are ready to return the kick. He's got a chance to return this one. Tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Bengals head to the line. Fourth quarter of a tie game. The score's 21-21. Tight end in motion. The final quarter underway now with this snap. That's a gain of 6. The defense accepts the penalty.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The Bengals in quite a battle here in the fourth. The score's 21-21. Jones is going to take the snap from the shotgun. Down the field. Almost intercepted that time. They went for the deep throw, but the defensive back was there.
Yeah, good job that time. I got to give the defensive back a lot of credit. He was not caught sleeping out there. He was alert, read the right keys, and he was right with the receiver to knock down that deep throw.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. This goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle.
When it's third long on the offensive side, you have very few choices on how to pick up a first down. Call one of them and see if you get lucky and see if it works.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Snap it out of the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
Good job that time by the defense. We got a tie game, and they are aggressive. Nice call, and they stop the offense on third down.
And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Steelers offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
Brown's got it on a pass. Going to take it the distance. In stride, and he's close for the touchdown. We're just into the fourth quarter, and that touchdown puts them in front.
Right away, you look down there on the sideline, and you can see the head coach of the opponents who has fallen behind. He's looking at that clock. He's trying to develop a strategy on how his team can come back and take the lead.
Jones going to test the coverage this time. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Bengals offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling. Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Coming up, second down.
Let's go.
Jones is back in shotgun formation. Going for the home run, but it's incomplete.
In a situation like this, third and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. From the gun. Has the reception all alone.
The Bengals look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
First down at the 37. Cameron Hayward takes down the quarterback.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
And here we have second down.
Look at that. Everybody at the line of scrimmage, the defense showing a blitz.
So let's go.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Jones is going to take it from the gun. Throws the pass. It'll be 3rd down. The Steelers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel from the gun. Cooks got it on a pass. Had some heat on it.
I think in a situation like this, it's 4th and short, near midfield, 4th quarter, you're down a few points. I think you go for it. This is a decision where odds are on your side. Take a chance, get that first down, and maybe you can drive down the field and take the lead.
The Bengals will take the snap from the 45. And it's a catch by James Hanna.
The Bengals, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
It's complete over to Brandon Cooks. Set up now at the 26. Here's the first snap after the big play. They'll go shotgun here. Looking across the middle. the incompletion. Jones is standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And they're all over him for the sack.
Well, that... the quarterback's fault. My gosh. The safety, that's who he is supposed to look at all times when he's under center and when he drops back. He takes his eyes off of him, and what happens? Well, he gets sacked.
Play after play after play here on this drive. Jones is all by himself in the backfield for this snap. Out of the shotgun formation. Still on his feet. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
This game is not over, but the quarterback knows that time is short, and his team must do something in a hurry.
The Bengals just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Time is running out. The defense knows it's playing with the lead, but doing whatever it can to just try to run out the clock. What a drive this has been. Second and goal from the 5. It's caught by Cooks.
Big situation right here. Touchdown ties the game. We're in the second half. What will the defense do? Will they be aggressive, or will they not take a chance?
Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. Third down coming up. Needing a first at this point. Defense lining up here late in this one, trying to hold on to the lead. Third and goal from the 4. Very nearly intercepted.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
Offense still on the field here on fourth down, and they'll need to pick up 4 for the first. The Bengals turn the ball over on downs. Jones' inability to produce the conversion on fourth down in all likelihood signals the end of their last chance to win this game.
In situations like this, I know the coaches and his teammates all expect him to come through, but not that time. Just not a good throw.
Here we go.
First and 10. Running away from the pressure. Then it's incomplete.
All you have to do is watch the head of the receiver. When they drop footballs, usually it's because you can see their head move the other way before the football gets there. That's what happened this time, and it's a drop pass.
A long field ahead of them at the 10.
Let's go. 1, 2.
Second down and 10. Set up screen. Rose is the one who brings him to the ground. That'll stop the clock with that timeout. Offense still looking for a first after that completion on second down. It's a too tight end formation. catch in the open field.
Steelers offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up. Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
First down here. Takes the knee. Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
Takes the knee. It was a close one. And at the final whistle, what a win for that one team.
It sure is. What a thrill to win a close game in the NFL. You think about it, how hard it is just to get one win and how tough it was out there. And to hang on, man, it's a great feeling.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.